In this video, I'm going to be going over the 7 upgrades I've done on my Brompton Electric. They range from £7 to, gosh, 100 and something. So some of them may be for you, some of them may not. Watch and find out. I'll start from the top and work my way down. So to start with, these grips. These are the Brooks ergonomic rubber grips, and they are fantastic. Your hands are always touching your bike, so it's just nice for that to be a nice place for them to rest. The grips that come with the Brompton Electric are actually really nice as compared to the grips that come with the standard Brompton. So this upgrade is kind of a double bonus for me because the grips on the standard Brompton I have are foam and I don't like them. So by upgrading these ones, the grips that used to be on this bike are now on the standard bike. So it's really a double upgrade for me, so it makes it worthwhile. So these grips are £40. The second upgrade is a place for my bike computer. So when I'm navigating the Garmin Mount, if you put it here, you obviously can't see the map because it's facing that way. So I got this really handy mount, which just sits here in the bolts on the front. And then it just allows me to put, you know, any bike computer. That's my Garmin. I have the trim, which fits equally well. Any bike computer with that type of mount will sit there, and that was £15 on eBay, so a nice cheap upgrade, that one. And it makes a world of difference to me when I'm navigating in a city or a place I don't know well. If you use your phone, you can get this little mount on eBay. They stick on the back of your phone or phone case, so you can use it with a phone as well. So for those of you out there who don't have bike computers, it will work for you. This next upgrade is really cool and really inexpensive. So it's £7.90. It's made by a guy in the UK. He 3D prints them. And they are these handy, I'll do a close-up for you, but there's a little spring in there that goes on to the bolt for the clamp. And the beauty of that is that this clamp now doesn't spin. It stays put. Normally it can spin around and then it doesn't align when you go to screw it shut. So it's a little thing, but I love it because it's just that little less faff that makes life a little bit easier. And I'm a bit of a spaz sometimes, so anything that makes life easier in that way, I really like. And for £7.90, you can't go wrong. I found out about this easy spring clamp from Everyday Cycling. I'll link his channel below and above. Go check him out. He does some great Brompton videos. The next upgrade is a quick charger. So this guy, it's a little bit bigger than the one that comes with the bike, the normal one. It allows me to charge the bike in half the time as the normal charger. So in about 2 hours, I can get a full charge. So super handy, but it's also just super handy to have 2 chargers. So if you still commute to work, you can have one at work and one at home. Because one of the ways of extending the life of your battery is by charging little and often. So by not letting it fully deplete itself, you put less wear and tear on the battery. So you'll have a better battery for longer. So this charger is £90. The next upgrade I've had for quite some time, since I've had this bike really, but I'll just mention it for those of you who haven't seen my videos before, and I have a whole video on this which I'll link below and above so you can go check it out. But this little mount here that you can see on the back is a Frost & Secker's quick release mount, and it allows me to put a bag on the back. So as the battery's on the front taking up the bag block, it allows me to have a way to carry things with me on this bike, which I love. And I have this mount on another bike as well, so it just made sense for me to stick with this system. You can get the city bag from Brompton as an upgrade as well if that suits you, but for me it's nice to be able to not have a bag when I don't need one and just use the battery pack, but then have, you know, an option for other bags for when I'm going further or for weekends. So I really love and recommend this Frost & Secker's mount. It's so clever, so easy, and the bag doesn't look like a bike bag, which I really like. And you can use it with any saddle bag with the 2 tabs. So yeah, go check out the video if you want to know more, but Frost & Secker's mount, really handy to have. So moving on down, you may notice, or you may not have, there's 2 levers here on my seat post. And so that's because this is what they call a telescopic seat post. And the Brompton Electric comes with the extended, which is good for most people, but Nathan finds it a little short for him, and he's 6 foot tall, and they say it does fit people up to 6 feet tall, but Nathan's, maybe his inseam's longer, I don't know. He found it a tad short. So yeah, got the telescopic seat post. It's £65, this one, and it allows you to have that extra little bit here in the secondary section in the second clamp. It also means that if you're really tall, you're not hoisting this up to the max, which puts a little bit more stress on the seat post and the bike frame. So if you're really tall, you may just want it for that reason as well. This next upgrade I did on the standard Brompton a couple years ago. It's these easy wheels, and they're a replacement for the wheels that come with the Brompton, and the reason they're nicer is because they're rubber, not plastic.
they're larger, they have better bearings, or they actually have bearings. Not sure if the Brompton ones do. So they wheel nicer, they're quieter because they're rubber, they are a little bit more stable, and so they're just much more enjoyable. Now, I don't roll my Brompton very far. If I have to roll it far, I just unfold it and push it. But when I'm, you know, pushing it in and out of where I store it, these wheels just, they make it easier. Really easy upgrade, and it's only 20 pounds. I'll put a link below to everything. So yeah, these are 20 pounds. You can also get a telescopic one that pulls out, which makes the bike more stable that way if you happen to need to park it often and you feel like it's not stable enough. So there is another option for these if you want to upgrade the upgrade. This upgrade is super cool to me. It's the secret toolkit. It just hides away inside the frame like that, so it's always with you when you need it. You can put a spare inner tube in there. Now, my general feeling with Brompton is, if you get a flat, call a taxi, deal with it at home. But if you're stranded or, you know, you prefer to deal with it yourself, this handy toolkit is brilliant. It contains everything you need, and if you ever get a flat on your Brompton, you'll soon discover that you require a wrench, because the rear wheel is not quick release and Allen key won't do it. You do actually need a wrench. So this toolkit has what you need to deal with your puncture. It has patch kit, although I'd bring an inner tube because finding a hole in a tube on the side of the road can be really difficult. But yeah, it has that. It has the tire levers there, and yeah, some Allen keys and screwdriver. So really clever toolkit. Just secretly hiding away for when you need it. Last thing is, my tires are knackered, so I'm getting a new set of tires. I'm trying something other than the Schwab. I'm going for the Continental tires that are made for Brompton, and they are e-bike ready, which just means they're tough tires. They're not actually anything special about them as far as for e-bikes, other than they can handle a little more wear and tear. So my treads, the grip just isn't what it should be. The treads are worn, and on an e-bike with the torque, you want to have good traction. So yeah, I'm replacing my tires, and when I do that, I'm going to be giving these inserts a try. So you may think that looks a little large. It is. Tennis don't make a 16-inch insert, and Brompton tires are 16 inches. So what I'm going to do is just cut that off, patch it back together, and insert that. If you want to find out if I'm able to get these inserts into the tires, you'll have to subscribe to find out. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Until the next video.